Hello and welcome to Yellow Sticker Dinner, the channel where I try to make food out of items that are reduced to clear. This video I'm going to be using the last of the carrots from the Lidl veg box which I got the other day. If you'd like to know more about that, I have created a playlist because I feel like it's its own little odyssey that I've been going on, and I will link it in the top right hand corner right now. If you want to start from the beginning. But otherwise, let's get straight onto this one. Today, I've got 5 carrots left. I've already saved you some time. I don't want to keep you here all night. You know, you've got stuff to do. But basically, I'm going to try to make some pasta sauce, some homemade pasta sauce, using these carrots. And I think I'll be successful. I don't see why not. I've also got a few other things that are all reduced to clear as well. I've got this smoked garlic, the chili, the lemon, that's all going to go in. The chili and the lemon were from the Little Edge box as well. The smoked garlic came from Dunnes Stores slightly before that. But yeah, so lots of yellow stickers and lots of goodness. The pasta that I'm using, you might not believe this, but I actually picked that up from reduced section as well in Tesco. I have no evidence of that. There's no sticker on it. It was on the shelf and it was like, I don't know how much it was originally, but I got it for somewhere between 50 and 60 cents. It's this wholemeal Barilla wholemeal pasta spaghetti. But anyways, yeah, so should have put this on first. Let's get this hob on. Nice high heat. The only reason why I'm dicing these so finely, by the way, is so I think they'll cook quicker. If you were to make this at home, then you can just as well just chop it up thicker and cook them for longer. But I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna try and make dinner in a hurry. Nice little bit of oil. Probably too many carrots in there, but we'll throw those on anyway. Unfortunately, the pan is not preheated. I'm going to try and put in as many as I can without overcrowding it. I don't want these to steam. I want them to cook. So I'm not going to be able to use all 5 carrots. Probably about 2.5. Probably use about half of it. I'm also going to cook this pasta water. So to save time, I'm going to fill up the kettle. Chuck that on, and then I'm also going to put a little bit of water in this, just a touch to kind of cover the bottom, so I can preheat this hob too. And that's on 6. Right. Also in the I'm trying to get this open. I can't. In the pasta sauce, I'm going to throw in some of this smoked garlic. 35 cents. I'll stick a sticker on the screen because I do have a photo of that. I'm going to use 3 cloves because I love garlic, and you know, what's stopping me? I've got loads of this garlic to use up. I love smoky stuff. I think this is going to add a lot of flavour. It's going to help a lot. So 3 cloves in. If you are following along in the saga, and statistically you're not because I'm not getting any views for any of these videos, but if you are, Cold Slice Maggie, hi, how you doing? I have very, very, very important news. Really important news. Like, not quite breaking, but definitely bending news. And that news is as follows. I will show you in 2 seconds. Hold on. Going to chop this garlic because I'm a little bit kind of obsessed with it. The news that I have to report is that I managed to find the bags for the compost bin. They were hidden away behind this mystery door, which I can't show you. Actually can't show you. There's not much going on. It's just a little, oh, turn the wrong light off. Just a little storage area. Not much else going on there, but you know, for the cleanness of the shot. Anyway, oh god, I'm wrong light again. Yeah, sorry. Those lights are backwards. See this? That one there is this side. That one does that room in there. And this one here on the left does this room. Stupid. Cooking these carrots up. Gonna continue doing the rest of my garlic. So, you know, I'm fairly confident this will work. This isn't that experimental. You know, I'm sure you've all seen those kind of like hidden veggie pasta sauces. And this is probably like a little twist on one of them, in the sense that a lot of times they use like loads of veggies for no reason, and this is just using loads of carrots because I got them. Gonna throw that garlic in there as well. I'm going to de-seed this pepper. All these vegetables are all pre-washed, by the way. I'm also saving time that way for you too. Look at that beautiful bag. Also, I've been eating loads of smoothies and things like that. That's just from the last 2 days. I had 2 smoothies today. And if you're following along with the little thing, I put more banana ice cream in there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but you have to trust me. Whatever, I got a little bit of time. Let's do it, hold on. Yeah, more banana ice cream going on. So if you want to know how I made that banana ice cream, then sorry, I'm a little bit confused here. Normally I de-seed these peppers, but this pepper has been pre-de-seeded for some reason. There's no seeds in the pepper. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's chuck this hot water in here. And then how much you like chili and stuff is up to you. I love spice, so I'm going to throw this whole thing in. And also, it's one of the only things in the veg box which I haven't really used that much of. I actually did a little version of this yesterday off camera for my own dinner, except I didn't make the sauce. I just did the carrots and the smoke. I just basically cooked it a bit like that and then just served it all together, and it was pretty grim, if I'm honest. It wasn't great. It was just a bit kind of, I don't know. It was just a bit depressing, I suppose would be the way to put it. It wasn't that inspired, but doing the exact same recipe and then just sticking it in a blender afterwards will make it perfect. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. But I guarantee you that it will be amazing. I promise. Okay, gonna throw this chili in. I'm always afraid of cooking chili. Loads of recipes just say, oh yeah, cook some chili. And I'm gonna wash my hands because I'm certain to rub my eyes later on. And whenever I do, I always just get the cough. I always get the cough. Carrots are cooking nicely there. You can see a little bit of browning. That's good. Right, what's next? Let's salt that pasta water. I'm going to take it over here so I can see it a bit better. Okay, we are less than 10 minutes away from dinner time. Well, about, yeah, maybe 10. Okay. I always weigh my pasta. Always. Because you're supposed to have 75 grams. Now, I'm a tall boy. And I'm not going to have any sides or anything like this. So I'm going for 90 grams. And that's only 60. It just basically, it's not 90 grams or 75 grams of pasta is not much. 93. Let's do that. 91 exactly, right. That is 90 grams of pasta. For a single serving, according to nearly every box and package of pasta, that is too much for a single person. So, you know, what do you want the easiest ways to pack on the carbs? Over serving pasta stuff, over egging the pasta. I don't know what that means, but yeah, Okay, that's looking good. That's going well. What's next? Let's put this thing back in there. Okay, so I intended to be able to just throw all of these in and use this again. So I'm gonna store these in here for now. But yeah, I have eaten my fair share of carrots recently. I have eaten my fair share of mandarins. There was like 22 mandarins, I think, in that little box. And I'm worried I'm going to overdose on vitamin C. I had 2 smoothies today with carrots in them as well. And fruit, pears, everything. You know what I mean? I had 2 smoothies earlier on today. I had carrots and hummus. That cucumber. There was a giant cucumber. I had some of that with hummus as well. It was massive. You can kind of tell it's probably about that big. Try there. And it's the most leatheriest skin I've ever tasted in a cucumber. It's definitely very ripe, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm still going to finish it because I refuse to throw it away. But okay, this is looking good. We're getting there. Let's get a little bit of lemon juice in this. Make it a little bit tart. Get some complex textures going on there. It's a big lemon, so this is probably about half of a normal sliced lemon. If you want to, whenever you're making homemade pasta sauce with just regular tomatoes, not a bad idea to... I always have a towel. I don't have a towel with me. Do you know what? I'm glad I showed you this little storage room because they actually keep towels in here. There we go. I dropped loads of stuff. Who cares? I shall get back to that. Because nothing's more boring than watching somebody clean up. Unless you like that kind of thing. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm going to turn this hob off. Pasta's looking good. I'm going to give that a little stir with my fork. Take that off the heat. Okay. Let's toss all this in here. Ooh, excuse me. I really hope I'm recording. Do you mind if I just check if I'm recording? I'm just kind of a strange feeling that I'm not. I am. Perfect. Phew. I'm sorry. I've done it before. My very first video, which you'll never see, because I didn't record it. I'm so excited. I was like, yeah, I finished. I made my first video. Just devastating. Devastating. It's okay though, I drank myself to sleep that night. This passato is in my dad's fridge. In case you're not sure, by the way, I'm not normally in this kitchen. I'm just pet sitting for my dad. I'm looking after his cat that he rescued only about 6 months ago actually. He's just away. So I'm going to throw in a bit of passata, kind of thin that out a little bit. And then put this lid back on. So it's more like a carrot and tomato. I mean, this is basically a soup. Could just make carrot and tomato soup, call it a day. That's pretty boring. You can never see anything. I always look myself, you can never see, so let's just take this off and see what's going on. Yeah, that's quite thick actually. If you look at that, it's more like kind of looks like a pesto kind of texture almost. It's a bit thick, so maybe I'll put in some more of this stuff. There's only about a half a container left of this, if that. It's maybe 150 mils, 150 grams. I don't know why it's measured in grams. And if you want to know what that is in the metric system, then I have no idea. I can't remember, is the metric system the pounds and ounces or the grams and milliliters? Anyway, whatever it is in pounds and ounces, I have no idea. Go to Google, convert it. Also, if you want to make this recipe at home, don't. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to give you recipes. I'm here to show you how you might be able to adapt and figure out and what to do with stuff. I'm not here to say, hey, this is a step-by-step thing. Definitely not, you know, figure it out. I'm just here to kind of say, give you ideas and inspire you so you can make your own yellow sticker dinners. Because, you know, unless you end up with loads of carrots and other things like smoked garlic and stuff, then don't go out and buy smoked garlic just for this. It's not worth it, you know. Use what you have. I'm just going to taste this pasta. I don't know why I ate so much. That was like a handful of pasta. But it's about a minute away. It's a little too al dente right now. It's about a minute away at most. But what I might do is cook it and heat up this sauce again as well. But this is it. That's us. We are done, pal. Okay, let's turn this hob off, this pasta. Very steamy. I'm gonna drain this. I'm gonna drain this like 95% and just leave a tiny bit of that kind of starchy pasta water in there, because it'll also thin out my... That's still hot, let's just use that one. It will thin out my pasta sauce a bit more. And then, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna stir this through. Cook it for about a minute or so. It's very tempting to taste all this stuff because I normally taste like, oh, but I want to give you a genuine reaction at the end. You know, right there, I definitely would have just like cleaned my fork because I'm a bit of a savage when it comes to that kind of stuff. Using the plastic in here, don't know why. Don't think this is non-stick. Okay, very, very saucy pasta. But that's good, because more pasta, or more sauce, is more veg and carrots and things like that. And that is it. We are ready to go. Don't know what you're doing here. You can go in the compost heap, I'm afraid. Get a little bowl. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm hoping that the pasta is done. Like I said, it was very close, and it all depends on how you like it. But there's probably about 2.5 carrots in there. 2.5 big carrots actually, they're all quite big. Probably about 2.5 carrots in there. There is a bunch of tomatoes. There's some lemon juice, chili, garlic, smoked garlic. Hope it all comes through. Let's just give that a little rinse. Okay, it is taste test time. Dinner in a hurry. No idea how long that took me, but you know, I don't think you can get much quicker than that. Homemade pasta sauce. Made with carrots from the reduce section. Bottoms up. See how it's kind of sticking to itself? It's quite nice. It's holding it. It's not just like slopping off. And I think that's probably the starchy water. And probably just the general thickness of the pasta. But let's just go for this. I always burn my mouth when I eat this stuff because I'm trying not to stall for time. I'm trying to get these out of the way so you can watch them and move on with your life. Yeah. Lovely bit of lemon. Real nice bit of lemon. Just a hint of smokiness. Smoked garlic isn't coming through as much as I thought it might. Just a hint. And I think that smokiness actually, it's probably a little bit of the, like, if you saw the carrots, they were like kind of charred, and I think that helps as well. Nice bit of salt. Let me go in. Hold on a second. It's a real full meal. You know what I mean? A lot of times you have like a pasta sauce and it just seems a bit, it feels a bit thin, it feels a bit kind of weak. This is like, it's a big meal, you know, the kind of way. I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you have pasta sauce, like sometimes they're just a bit thin, they're just there and they just kind of color the pasta. Whereas this is like an integral part, you know what I mean? It's necessary, it's a requirement. And it really works well together. Taste is fantastic. The tomato actually helps an awful lot. I'm glad I put that in because it kind of makes it a more familiar flavor. Carrots are great and everything like that, but you know, when you're having tomato sauce, when you're having pasta, you kind of want that kind of tomatoey flavor, unless it's like a white one or something like that. And the tomato really helps this. It's doing a lot of flavor work, whereas the carrots are doing a lot of the bulk work. Nice little kick of the lemon. A lot of times when I make pasta sauce, I'll put lemon juice and sugar in, and they kind of balance each other out. I thought the carrots would do more work there, but there's still a little bit of lemon here. Not as... if I didn't put carrots in, I think it would be too sour. The carrots sweeten it up and kind of counteract the lemon. It's good. If you want to, you can obviously put cheese on this, Parmesan, cheddar, whatever you want. I'm a vegan, so I'm going to try this out with some nutritional yeast flakes. Totally optional, totally optional. I just saw these there earlier on, I thought I'd try them out. Top with a little bit of cheese. I'll take one more bite and call it a day. Yeah. Like I said, recently converted to veganism. Nutritional yeast flakes are trying their best. They're never that great, but maybe it's an acquired taste. Maybe I need to spend a bit more time, and just, I reckon the more I have them, the more I like them. I don't dislike them, but they're not cheese, and I know that, and I'm painfully aware of that. But maybe in a year or two, or a decade or something like that, I'll be like, yeah, I love this stuff. But anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching Yellow Sticker Dinner.